Good morning, everybody. 1 hour live this morning. That is it. I'm putting it on a timer right now. Started at 10:32, 11:32. Done. But what we're going to talk about this morning, and I just really want to stick to the case, okay? Movie prop rentals. This is really important. So this case, David approaches movie prop rentals in 2021, okay? And looking at the lawsuit, right? It's a lot of money that's tied up in this case. And what David did was basically string this case along, which he's always done. Okay, he's really good at that, stringing shit along, not paying people in the end. Okay, so that being said, this case, movie prop rentals, it's other people's money too. When we're talking about this case, everybody, keep in mind it's not David's money. Very important. Okay, it's all dirty money. And what does he do? He's done this with other people. We've seen this. Hey, what up, Noah Winslow? Good morning. Good morning, morning. 1 hour. I got it on timer. Good morning, Dallas. Good morning. And we're going to talk movie prop rentals, okay? Movie prop. Now, we followed this case, and we followed the one before that, too. What's really interesting about this is that this case has overlapped other cases that David has been in. Okay, it's pretty much over. It's like almost 3 cases overlapping. Good morning, Steve. Good morning. Movie prop rentals case today. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Is the movie prop rentals? Hey, definitely 7. What up? Good morning, Janelle. 1 hour only. And I'm trying. There we go. I got it. Here we go. Movie prop rentals. Okay, now the initial filing. The initial filing was in 2022. Let me see if I can find it here. Let me find the initial filing. Pingo. And again, other people's money. And what David did, so he loses the case, right? He owes $108,000. Hey, Master Shredder, good morning. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm talking about David's case this morning, okay? The one where he built this stupid stage, right? He loses the case, but now he put a stage up in the middle of this fucking hotel parking lot down in Houston, right? No permits. It's a complete fire hazard. All right, it's blocking all the entrances, all the exits. All in all, this whole case, just right off the top of my head, $2.5 million, give or take, a few dollars, more on the higher end of how much it's cost. David doesn't get the stage, okay? Doesn't get the stage. The storage fees, I'm still real curious about if he's going to have to pay those still. Haven't seen anything yet about the storage fees, but that was at $4,000 a month, all right, for 2 years. Let's do the math. What is that? Another, what, $24,000? No, more than that. 4 times 12, that's 48,000. So times 2, what is that? 56,000 or 86,000? I don't know. 96? I don't know. It's insane. It's insane. David doesn't get the stage, doesn't do Amway, doesn't get to do the Convoy of Miracles like he says. This stage, you guys, it all also relied on him having all these trucks, right? But what David didn't count on is union labor, who's going to set it up and tear it down every single time he goes to these event centers because it's not cheap. David, you're talking millions of dollars dumped in these types of events. Do you know why nobody's doing it? Because it got too expensive. That's why none of these big time pastors, Benny Hinn or Kenneth Copeland or any of these idiots are doing it anymore. Because it's too expensive. It got too expensive, man. Not much more clear can be about that. You know, once you built this stage and we started telling you about how much the arena fees were going to be, you knew, David, you were in over your head, so you just stiffed the builders. Stiff the taxpayers again, doing it all on donor money, right? Again, you guys, when everything that's done in David's cult is done with free tax money. Unchecked, untaxed. Exactly. He'll have to pay what it cost at the time he signed for it during COVID while lumber was higher than ever. Lawyer fees are $108,000. That's just the lawyer fees. I don't know what the other costs are yet. But no, he did. And lumber costs, right, Dallas? Hey, Dallas, dude, we were tracking the lumber costs. Lumber costs were at like, what, 600% during COVID? It was insane. It's insane. The lumber costs were at almost 600%, I think. It was insane. It was the highest the global economy had ever been in the world, ever, historically. David, we were tracking these numbers. David, a sheet of, what was it, like quarter-inch plywood was almost running $100, man. That's fucking insane. And that thing was loaded with plywood, David. Loaded with plywood. Not only that, you had truss, you had lighting. David, I was just looking at some of the costs. It's hard to believe that you stiff these guys, but you know what? I don't put anything past you anymore, David. I just don't. I don't put anything past you to stiff anybody. You're stiffing your cult members with your bullshit ass religion. But to stiff taxpayers like this, man, this is a big one, David. You lost the case, you lost the stage, and you're gonna have to pay the money. I'm thinking, yeah, lumber is still high as hell, but it's not as bad, right? Exactly. The lumber price kind of stabilized, but it was like that initial 6 months of COVID. Oh man, that shit went boom, skyrocketed. No, he's gonna lose the tax exemption on the Florida place. Exactly. No, he'll lose the tax exemption. I've been doing some research on that place, man. He ain't gonna keep it. That place is gonna be gone. They're gonna eventually abandon the Harris County place too. They'll eventually abandon the hotel. They'll have to. They'll have to. It'll be unlivable. It'll be unlivable. So, back to the stage case. The only thing he cannot stiff is anyone he's in bed with. Yeah, that's for sure. You know, and I think that's what a part of the channel is trying to do here also, right? Is to make it a goal. That way, people are aware to not do business with David or Michelle, or if these people, let this be a warning to business owners out there, okay? In any of these states, or if you're ever approached by these people to do business, let this be a very clear lesson, all right? Do not do business with these people unless it's cash money straight up. And I'm talking the whole fucking invoice. You better get paid for every dollar up front, straight up, no questions asked. This is a warning. I used to be a business owner, trust me. This is something you're going to want to do with this organization. You are going to want to definitely get all your money up front, no questions asked. Give me my money. We want the money right now, or we're not doing another cent of work. And there's no change in the contract. This contract stays because this is what this cult does, okay? They also change the contract as they see fit and then be like, oh, well, we didn't do the work we wanted you to do. Yeah, those ice sculptures, if anybody wants an idea of where your money's going, it's just melting away inside that cult. Look, he's like, oh, let's build an ice sculpture, everybody, and it's just going to fucking melt away your money. Thank you, everybody. Look at what your money pays for a melting ice sculpture. Like, is that really benefiting the community? David's ice sculpture melting away in a rundown ghetto hotel in Houston. Yeah. Yeah, fun fact, David literally shit his pants during the depot. Hey, Janelle. Hey, Janelle, you want to take bets that he has? You're right on it, Janelle. Nope, you're right on it. Nope, nope, you're right on it. Nope, nope, you're dead on, Janelle. Absolutely. Dead on, 100%. He could be trafficking overseas. Down. So does Two Main drive down to Houston? That's exactly. He's moving this cult around, right? You got to think of this. David breaks this cult up as he sees fit once people start catching on, right? Do you think those packages shown on Lobster Nut actually had gifts inside? I think some of them did. I think some of them didn't. But then talking to other cult survivors of other cults, you know what that was for? A morale booster. And you know who you are, man. The homie, man. We've had these talks offline. And cult leaders will do that type of thing when the morale is in the fucking dumps, okay? They'll do like a gift giving event like that to boost the morale inside the cult. That's just what they do. Imagine being in that place and the morale dropping. Oh my God. You know, what's the worst thing in combat? Fear, right? They say you got to get fear out of combat. If people start getting scared inside of a cult, imagine what that will do inside of a cult if people start getting scared and start thinking and start speaking up. Be like, okay, something's not right here, right? Oh, hey, this is David. Oh, I see the morale's dropping. Let's go ahead and do this big extravagant event, to show everybody that, hey, we're actually doing really good, but this is just to keep the cult members happy. It's not to keep. Yeah, what's your Marvel power, David? Exactly. Um, that's a good question, Master. That's a good question. Hard evidence, man. Hard evidence. Eyewitness. People coming out saying it was him. He did this to me. Somebody to get hurt, man. Unfortunately. No, I don't want to say that. Because I have faith in our government, dude. I really do. Yeah, they fuck up sometimes, but overall, you guys, I like to think that there's good people in our system that really want to do good. I really do, and I'm convinced of that. Finally, I just don't know why, but there's just with P Diddy. You know what? When I saw Diddy get fucking arrested and he tried to throw $50 million at the judge is like, "Fuck you, sit in jail." David, trust me, bro. David, you think the system is gonna take it easy on some fucking 2-bit fucking Brillo pad head wearing fucking pastor? No, dude. They're gonna toss you in the fucking slammer and be like, throw away the key on that guy. He ain't even got any money. After Diddy got arrested, David, I have complete faith in our system. And you know what? You know what that tells me about Diddy? They've been investigating him for years, man. They've been investigating him for years, and they finally caught on to him. They're like, nope, we got it. Done. DBB, what up? Talking about David's stage case. And the thing is the crimes that David's committing now, right? Starting all these contracts, spending all this money, it's a mess. Hey, good morning, Lead Tracker. TD Jakes would be nice. Exactly. You know what? When the IRS revokes your status, I'm pretty sure that it would. Remember in Casino? Remember in the movie Casino where like fucking homeboy was talking in his mom's market, right? Exactly. The wheels of justice grind slowly, you guys. They really do. If we the people, right? Because remember, we the people, in order to form a better nation, right? We the people, we have to make sure our government officials are aware that we're paying attention and that we know the process on how to make the government aware, which is why I tell people, hey, I file fraud against David. I'm still doing it. I just sent one out this morning. I am still actively filing fraud. I'm very active in David's process of getting his exemptions revoked because that's my money. That is my money. Good morning, everybody. We're going for 1 hour only. We've been going for about 15 minutes. We're talking David's stage case. We're kind of going off into how Diddy got arrested and how this shows that our system does work, but it grinds slow, man. It grinds slow. Yep. The wheels of justice go slow, man. Ray Taylor, you know what? That one, that is just something. That with Mahesh. Yeah. That's complex, dude. That one's complex to say the least. They're all involved, I can tell you that. I wouldn't come out and say this. Do you know how much fucking trouble I could get in saying that this church is running prostitution and sticking by my word? You know how much trouble I could get in? I'd have been fucking sued and my house would have been taken away from me right now if they weren't doing it. You guys, that's the thing. My house, I would have been sued. My fucking shit would have been taken away. All my electronics would have been taken away. Everything. I would have been sued if what David was doing wasn't illegal. Why do you think David's never sued me? Why? Because he doesn't want me taking him through process of discovery. Think about that. What's the one thing David hates? Me right now, that's for sure. Imagine me and him going through a process of discovery. David, I have a very simple life. I'm not fucking hoarding money and dumping money through different tax exemptions. I know everything that you're doing. Me, he hates it. If David, if I went through discovery with you, it would destroy you. And you know that. You know it. You know it day and night. That's why you have never pursued legal action against me, because you don't want to go through discovery with me. It's working on it. It's just it's all up here, man. No, dude, discovery. That's why he doesn't want to go through discovery with anybody, man. No way. He's been requested by the courts to give over documents, and he's pretty much told the courts to fuck off. Yep. He's desperate. He's desperate. I can guarantee that. But he's already starting to run reruns again. And again, back to the movie Prop Reynolds case, all right? Ashley Larimere, you lied in the deposition. I was looking over it this morning. It's funny, you'll answer some questions and be like, you play dumb, but you're really not, Ashley. You're very cunning, just like David. Just like your daddy-o David, like your baby daddy. You are very cunning, you're very sly, and you're very manipulative, just like him. What reading through your deposition transcript, Ashley, man, you're also being Ashley, you're all victim in this. Ashley Larimere, you are all victim in this, and it's very sad to say that, and I hate to say it, but you are, Ashley. You have been victimized, and you are continuing to be victimized by David. Your whole family, Ashley, your sister, your mom, you have no inheritance left. What are you going to get out of this, Ashley, when this is all over? You go and lie under oath in a federal case, Ashley. This is the type of people. Mm-hmm. The victims are now perpetrators, right? Exactly. The victims now become the perpetrators. Same with Michelle. She's the maiden of the matrons. But yeah, it happens. It happens. That's just the way it works. It's a very unique type of psychology, man. It's really interesting. Imagine being victimized your whole life and then victimizing people. No, she's not the only one being abused. All these women are being abused by the same man, DavidETaylor. All the women are being abused by David. And it's very... I mean, Ashley... How you claim to be Christian, Ashley? And you go in there and lie? You take an oath under God to tell the truth, and you lie. You lie. Anybody who's ever taken an oath for David or gone into a deposition for David, guess what? You lied under oath. You lied under an oath under God. You don't do that. The one place you guys should be comfortable in telling the truth is in court. That is the one place you should go in there, regardless of how bad the truth may be. Nope. That's the one place you should go in, and you should be ready to tell the whole fucking truth. Take that very serious. This place doesn't, though, and that's why they're skirting the law, right? That's why they're skirting all these cases. It's because they're using their status as a church to skate it. Using God as they see fit. Using their status when they see fit. Using it for protection and using it for abuse at the same time. Right? David using his status, oh, I'm a prophet so I can say things about Richard Holmes and send him death threats. No, you can't do that. It will. It will eventually buckle under pressure. And I have come into some information recently that these people are indeed committing welfare fraud. All of them. If one's doing it, all of them are doing it. Guaranteed. Who wants to take bets? If one's doing it, they're all doing it. And you can't do that. You can't lie on welfare applications. They're all doing it. All these people are lying about welfare. Morning, Kira. Thank you. Right now we're talking about DavidETaylor. Hold on. Okay. So, Kira, What this DavidETaylor guy does is he's basically stiffs this company for a lot of money, stretches out the deal, you know, does some really shady stuff. Yeah, the doggo is barking. You guys good on sound? Oh, it's a cult just like your dad is. It's a cult just like the demon slayers are. Yeah, it's a cult. They've been going on for years, just like all these other demon slayers. And they're all out using Jesus to get rich. And this guy, he blew them all away. Dude, this guy comes out and asks people for half of their shit, man. He's like, hey, give me half of your money. Okay, cool. All right, cool, man. Because I'm using kind of a setup today. I got my my lavalier. Yeah, but I got to pay attention. My dogs talk to me, man, when they tell me something's up. It's like they have certain barks and shit that I pay attention to. But yeah, back to David's case. Yeah, Barley's like, hey, David, why'd you stiff the lawyers, okay? Yeah, members leave. Who is Joshua Media? Joshua Media Ministries International was the name of the cult before the name was revoked by the exemption, okay? Now he's moved to Kingdom of God Global Church, but he's also got another name, Marvels in America World Healing. So what he's basically doing, right, mob-style tactics, is jumping money through his exemptions. I don't know, is the sound low? You might need to turn it up a little bit. Let's see here. There. How's that better? From the 501st, Chris. Anyways, so was it someone of importance? No, it wasn't somebody of importance. Maybe David's son. Maybe he called it Joshua because of his son's name is Joshua. I don't know. It's just some dumb name that he made up, and now it's been revoked by the IRS because he hasn't been paying his taxes. So what do? You take the money out of the revoked exemption that's now been shit on by the IRS. You make another name, you dump all the money, and then you buy a bunch of real estate, which DavidETaylor did, which none of it he owns. He's upside down in his cult right now. Honestly, I think he's upside down in millions of dollars right now. I don't know. Just in lawyer fees, you guys, he's close to $500,000 between two cases. One, $108,000. The other one, $350,000. Are you down in Houston, Chris? Yeah, I protest out there sometimes, man. It's a shithole, dude. It's a shithole. Yeah, he's leaving people destitute, and that's supposed to be a college. When these people get out, they will have nothing. They will have no education, no degree. They won't even know how to get a fucking library card. You catch my drift? It's really sad what David's done to these people. Yeah, and there's a housing bubble. Yeah. Yep. David's going to lose out money on these properties. He's already losing money on them. Anybody who brought property, big properties, they're going to lose money on it. They're going to lose money. David will lose money on the Tampa property. Exactly. God would have blessed it. You're right, Kira. God would have blessed it. Precisely, right? He's the prophet. David's claiming to be the prophet here, Kira, right? Why didn't God bless him with millions of dollars? I got some videos where he said, oh, God's going to give me $400 million. Really, David? Well, where the fuck is it, dude? Where's the $400 million, bro? Come on. David's all, God, me and God, we're tight like this, homie. Okay? Rich Holmes, we're tight. Me and God are like this. Where's the money at, David? You can't even pay your bills. You're stiffing your own lawyers. The movie prop case, you knew you weren't going to pay that stage off because you had to have the trucks, you had to have the arena, and you had to have the stage, and you had neither one of them all together. And what else you didn't have is the money because you were dumping it on mortgages. He did. He signed a balloon mortgage. No, he signed a fucking balloon mortgage. He did for the big property in Tampa. He signed a balloon mortgage, and if he defaults on that loan, it's 25% per year, dude. Highest rate allowable by law. No, Aaron, I'm in my secret shutaway place. No, I'm just in a secret shutaway, taking a little bit of time off, man. Yeah. So I'm using I got a wireless Rode, and it's hooked up to the. This is the. Here's the receiver right here, right? This is the receiver, and then this is the transmitter right here. Yeah, and then I have a lavalier right here. See, right here. Yeah, I'm in shutaway. I gotta take some time off sometimes, man, and refresh and reset and shit. Yeah, but I was looking at over the deposition from the movie Prop Rentals case, man, and David's not very wealthy. He ain't very wealthy, that's for sure. And that balloon mortgage, oh my god, Jesus, David's all, hey, that's a great idea. That's a great deal. Let me go ahead and sign that mortgage. Hey, Josh, go ahead and sign it with me. You guys, I love the one where he said, "You don't need to pray to God. God is speaking through my mouth." Yeah, David's all, "Oh, God's speaking through my mouth." Oh, fuck you ain't, David. You know how many other clowns? David's all, "I'll sign a balloon mortgage." Hey, Mia Quacko. Yeah, David's all, "I'll sign a balloon mortgage, everybody. Don't worry. Hey, everybody, step aside. The apostle's coming in." It is, actually, dude. It actually is. I'll send, Noah, text me, bro. I'll send you the info on it. They are. They are, dude. Then they come with like the little dead cats and shit, right? Like if I wanted to put a windscreen on it. Mm-hmm. So back to the stage case, movie Prop Rentals, federal case, right? Because of the amount of money. No, Nelly's property they own outright. Nelly's property they own outright. Um, Ocala they basically swindled out from underneath somebody. It's such wisdom. He's such a frugal shopper, Aaron. Signs a fucking balloon mortgage, dude. Exactly. You're only gonna sign a balloon mortgage if you're balling and you know you could pay that shit. You're only gonna do it if you're balling or you're dead broke. And David's not balling. He's dead broke. I mean, a man that's not paying his lawyers, that should tell us a lot. Any lawyers that are assuming they should hey, if DavidETaylor approaches you asking for retainment, you better ask for at least like $200,000 straight up. Don't ask for anything less, man. Go 200 or above, because this guy's gonna take you through the ringer, man. You don't want any part of this cult. He's gonna lie, and he is going to basically, yeah, he'll try to bankrupt your law firm by dragging it out through litigation. He will. We already see the pattern. We've been telling people here, don't do business with these people. Any of them. Don't do business. If Michelle, David, or any of these people from Jmmi, Kingdom of God Global Church, or Marvels in America approach you, do not do business with them. If you have questions, call me. My number is 314-492-3356. Drop me a text at that number. It's a Google Voice number. It is an out of state area code for obvious reasons, but I am in Texas. But that fucking David knows where I'm at. If you have questions, call me, okay? I will tell you everything. I will let you know, and I will then make your own informed decision off of that, okay? I guarantee David will not leave the U.S. David ain't leaving the U.S. No, he knows that too. David's not going to leave the United States. He can't. Nope. It'd be the dumbest thing he could do. David counts on people's tendency to assume others are honest. Well, everybody in David's cult has just been deceived and drugged through the mud with David's theology. Kiara, I don't think there's anything you can tell a mad that wears maxi pads, okay? Okay, your point. After this live, hit me up. I'll text you your point. Doubt David has an up-to-date. Yeah, You good, your point? Everything cool? As Macho Man Randy Savage said, you ain't going nowhere. And I don't think he is. No, I don't think he can. Honestly, you know what I think? His passport's been revoked and denied. Like, he can't leave the country. That's what I honestly think, man. Look at what Diddy did, man. I'm telling you, the government, what I'm learning in all this, okay, what I'm learning in all this, what we've learned in all this, like we just said, the wheels of justice turn very slow, you guys. The wheels of justice turn very slow. It's no different for David. Look, watching Diddy's indictment get dropped yesterday. Oh my God. Like listening to how long the feds have been investigating him. And you know what happens in this, guys? You know what happens in this? It wouldn't surprise me if David's already got a fucking warning. It wouldn't surprise me if David's got a warning saying, you better cut this shit out right the fuck now. Now that I'm thinking about it, it wouldn't surprise me if he's gotten a warning. He's been told to stop. David, if I ever got a warning like that from somebody, just, you know what I'm talking about, David. I would start worrying when I stopped getting warnings. If he's got one, he's ignored it. And if you stop getting warnings, I would be worried, dude. You know what, Aaron? No, I don't. I really don't. I don't, dude. If the cult is too closed off, no, it's gonna be very tight. I mean, they could, but dude, you know how dangerous it is to send somebody into a cult? People end up getting brainwashed into them, man. It happens, and it has happened. It's happened, and it can happen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guarantee Diddy got a warning. No, with P. Diddy, no, when you got that type of money, you get a warning. Nah, Chuck Wood. Nah, when you got money like that, they give you a warning. With David, maybe, but probably not. I was just thinking it could have happened. But P. Diddy, he got a warning. Don't think for 1 second Men in Black didn't show up and said, hey, oh yeah, a BL ring? Okay. A black line? Okay. The one day he would say he's God sooner or later. Yep. Exactly. Yep. We knew this would happen. David would say he's a god. Exactly. And he's coming out sending death threats to me publicly on his YouTube channel. Well, you know what, Kira? Your dad is a con artist too. I can't. Pardon me, but your dad is. He's no different than DavidETaylor. Hey, right on LP. Good morning. If you disagree with me, that's fine. I'd love to have an open conversation with you about your stepdad because he's a con artist, man. He's the security guard for one of the biggest cons out there, Benny Hinn. Yeah. Say my name, David. Say my name. Took you long enough. But he screwed up. And he screwed up by... Jonathan Wesley, why do you do this? Why not just... Oh, I do. Dude, trust me, I manage my time very well. I manage my time very well, Jonathan. But thanks for stopping in and supporting the channel, saying hello. Hit that like, subscribe, man. But I do. I enjoy my life. I enjoy my time. I enjoy my family. I do a lot of stuff. I do. I keep bees on the side. I maintain my property where I live out in the country. Yeah. I mean, why don't you stand up for the people that are being abused in this? If you're a Christian, I don't know if you are or not, if you follow whatever. Why don't you warn your church about people like this? That's my question. That's my question to the Christian community that just sits back and prays for these so-called prophets and pastors. I'm not playing with David. David? I'm not playing with him. This is real. Yeah, this is real. Jonathan, let me tell you something. David is not God's man. He can't even pay his bills. David can't even pay his bills, man. Doesn't it say in the Bible you're to pay the bills? To pay the workers what they're worth? Not to scam them? I mean, what's it say in the Bible, Jonathan Wesley, about paying the workers their wages? Does it say you're supposed to start contracts with people and then screw them over? The cool thing about social media is and all this, Jonathan Wesley, is it brought all these con artists to the light, man, and it really aggravated their. I think. Uh oh, losing audio. Tony, fix this. I think when I turn the audio off, Tony, fix this. Tony. Yeah, exactly. I'm curious why David abuses and beats his members, why he lays hands on them. Yeah, Tony, why are you letting this happen? Put the camera on the lobster, Tony. Come on. Oh yeah, because the dogs, man. The dogs, man. But back to the stage, right? This whole thing it's done with other people's money, um, and he doesn't get anything out of it. You guys, the thumbnail. You guys, you see the thumbnail? That's what David shows his members of his cult. Says, "Oh look, I still got the stage," but it's not what he promised everybody. Blew everybody's money, drug it out through court for several years. I wonder. I'm still trying to figure out how much he paid his lawyers. I don't know. He probably already is, Aaron Olson. He probably already is. He's like, come on, guys, put the lobster on the camera. Come on, guys. My audio is better than David. David's all, how does he get his audio to work so well, Tony? Oh, man, David's got all this money, apparently, and he can't even get his audio to work properly. But the stage, I mean, okay, let's go back to the stage. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and start winding it down here. So we got the stage, dumps a bunch of money into it, right? Puts down $250,000 right from the get-go. Promises to pay $70,000 a month, which he doesn't. Ends up paying like a total of 600-something thousand, right? So right off the top, he's in for just right under $1 million, okay? Inflation hits, numbers go up. David tells him, I want it bigger because my fucking micro profit pecker is too small. I need this stage to be 50 feet high. I need it almost 300 feet long. And David's a little 5'8" short little fucking piece of shit. Yeah, but I'm just gonna maintain an hour for now. Yeah, I know we're having fun, yeah, and we do have fun. Lord, aren't you the guy that went to protest? I went back. I was just there, and I'm gonna show up again. Jonathan, it's cool, dude. Troll my chat, dude. Troll my chat because you know what? David has sent death threats against me. I went back and protested, and you know what? Every time I've gone back, they can do absolutely nothing to me. And I'm gonna go back again, and there's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do to me because we've been kicked off their property, yes, but you know what? I know where the public easement is now. And you know what? That sign that's on the property, that big ass sign that's out front, that's actually on Texas government property on Tex.property. And you know what it looks like? It looks like Tex.dot is actually getting ready to come in and tear up some land right there. Yeah, David E. Micro Penis. Hey Dallas, dude, when I go to Houston next, man, I'll put a post up, dude. Join me, man. The more people out there, trust me, it's gonna garner more attention. Oh, Lord Pender's gonna go back too. Lord Pender's gonna go back. What, you think he got scared? Shit. You think we're scared? You think we're all scared of David. That's what's funny about these guys. They've never come out and tried to dispute what we're saying. I know there's felons being hidden there. I know they're committing welfare fraud. I know David's human trafficking. I know he's laundering money through the IRS. I know he's running prostitution out of that hotel. Whether or not it's still going on, I do not know. But criminals are fucking dumb. Oh, look, that's David right there. Or Sandra. No, Kiara's still here, I think. I think Kiara's still here. No, she's still here. She's still here, I think. But no, her stepdad's a scammer. I can't help that he's a con artist. It's not my problem. You know, all I can do is point it out. He thinks he's this great man, but I don't think he is. Nope. David will never come out. He'll send his little cult cronies out, but he won't come out and talk man to man, but he claims to be a prophet. General Gooch Grease, sitting in his own shit. One of two guys, and only one or two guys. So what do you think this is, like a place to hook up with women or something, Jonathan? Like, come on, dude. You know how pathetic you sound? You know how pathetic you sound. Like, oh, there's only two guys in here. So fucking what, dude? What's your point? David's moving around, man. I don't think he's gonna stay in one place for too long. I don't think he's gonna stay in one place for too long because he's being looked for. He's being looked for. I know he is. I know process servers are looking for his ass, but I think he's gonna stay jumping around. He's not gonna stay in one location for too long. Mm-mm. That's what I think. I know apparently to Jonathan it matters more if you have like more chicks in your chat or something, but I don't get it. Like Jonathan, this isn't a place to hook up for people, and I highly advise anybody coming in here and trying to fucking do that because I'll fucking stomp it out real fucking fast. Okay. False, Jonathan Wesley. The second people realize David is a con artist, they'll all turn on him. Oh, when you dodge a server for too long, David has retainment. I know for a fact David has lawyers, and I know that the lawyers know who his lawyers are. They'll just serve his lawyers. They'll just serve his lawyers. They'll walk right into his lawyer's office and be like, "Here you go. We're looking for your client. Here's his papers. Served." Anybody that's in Houston, man, do it. Do it. Every Tuesday, you guys can actually go down and speak at the town hall meetings and put this into record. If I was there on a Tuesday, guys, you bet your fucking ass I would be there doing it. And I don't even live in Houston. I know, Jonathan, you think this is all a joke, dude. That's what's really funny about this, Jonathan, is you guys, David thinks this is all a joke, man. Why would he call me out by name? Why would he come out and call me a faggot pussy and that? At least my 3,500 subscribers are real. At least the interaction here is real. To David, he doesn't give a fuck about the people on the other end. We actually care about the people in here. You know, Jonathan. Anyways, don't even pay attention to that guy. He's just trying to derail the chat. The stage, I mean, look, now he sets up this bullshit stage up out in Houston. And you know what? Hey, everybody report that stage to the Houston Fire Marshal office, okay? Go to Harris County Fire Marshal and report a fire hazard. The address is, hey, LP, will you put the address in there, bro? I can't because I'm shooting from my iPad. I can't bring it in. All you got to do is put in the address, tell them there's a big stage that's blocking all the fire lanes and the exits and the entrances. And I always put that it's a supposed church, but it's a cult. Exactly right, Chrissy. I feel bad for the women forced to pretend to be attracted to him. For the hotel, LP. For the cult hotel in Houston. It's 14380 North Freeway, Houston, Texas. Yeah. It'd be Houston, Texas. Yep. That's it. Yep. And then there's a link. Go to Harris County Fire Marshal. And you can, yep. Okay, Jonathan. The fuck ever. Okay. Okay, Jonathan. Whatever, dude. That's cool. No, leave him. No, leave him. This is what they do. This is what they do. This is what they do. No, it's not. My guy Aaron Olson will confirm it. He'll confirm it. Well, that's cool. You're one of his little cult cronies. No, I don't want Jonathan to call in because he won't. He won't. Jonathan Wesley will never call in. No, no. Why would he? Mm-mm. Yeah, that'd be dope. Hey, have a pizza delivered while we're out there doing a protest. Oh man, he's not David, but he can't spell. That makes sure. Yeah. No, you know what? You can call in when I'm back in the studio, Jonathan. How about that? Nope. You don't. You don't dictate what happens here. No. No, you can call in when I'm in the studio. Okay. Nope, you're not calling in here right now. No, because I'm about to wrap it up in about 5-10 minutes. You call in when we're in the studio. I don't do call-ins like this. Even if I do run a live, he still won't call in. No, no, you don't dictate my lives. You don't dictate when you can and can't call in. I'm not set up to run it right now, so no, I'm not gonna have. I'm not gonna let you call in. I don't want you to. I think you've actually called in before, and you just fucking run your mouth, and you don't really say anything of substance. Just kind of like David. Um, I mean, Jonathan Wesley. Where's the Amway Arena, Jonathan? Can you answer that? Can you answer that, Jonathan? Where's the Amway Arena? What happened there, dude? Honestly, what happened to the Amway Arena? Why didn't that stage get finished? This is what this stream was all about. Where's the Amway? Okay, that's cool. Well, when I'm in the studio, you can call in, okay? I just said I think you may have called in. I didn't say you did. I said I think you may have called in at one time. I'm not sure. All right? Jonathan, just fuck, bro. Anyways, um, they would be chastised and abused from the cult. Exactly. That's why they won't call in. Yeah, the Scamway Arena. Yep. You don't. I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but I'm sure it's not your business. What, that David's scamming the Amway Arena? That he's lied to everybody about the stage and everything, about performing and the convoy of miracles. He sets up this bogus stage out in the front of a Houston hotel, breaking all fire codes. All David's probably breaking about 20 or 30 different fire codes right now with that stage. I think he does. It sounds like he's one of the cult members and he could use a hug possibly. Yeah, I believe it. He could be. He could be. Yeah. Speak the truth, Jonathan. Let me ask one question. Why isn't the stage finished? Why isn't the Amway going on? Yeah. Could be one of David's side pieces. I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay, what are you speaking the truth about? Where's the stage at, Jonathan? Where's the Amway Arena that David said he was going to put on with this big stage that he put online that said was 255 feet wide? Where's that? Because that's what we're talking about today. Okay. I bet Jonathan gets mouth hugs off of David. Not just hugs, but mouth hugs. Yeah, where's David's jet? But where's the stage? Okay, what's right is right. Where's the stage, Jonathan? See, you can't answer that. You can't answer the simple question, why hasn't David finished the stage that he originally contracted? Why? Because he fucked everybody over. Yeah, why can't people come and go on their own accord? Okay, I'll see. We'll see, Jonathan. That's right. We'll see. And I don't think that you will call in. Yeah. What happened to the Boeing campus? Hey, Jonathan, you want to talk to me offline today? Hit me up, dude. Would love to talk to you offline even. You want to talk offline? Let's do it, dude. Let's do it. 314-492-3356. Okay? You want to text or call me later today? My phone's right here, dude. Would love to talk to you offline without anybody else moderating or telling me what to say. Okay? That way, you say, oh, well, they're influencing you. Answer that, Jonathan. David is lying to you, Jonathan. He's been lying to you. I don't even know how you're here in the first place, man. Really don't. We know what David's doing. We know what he's been doing. Yeah, he's all, hey, come camp out at the campus, everybody. You could come camp here. What do you do? Camp on Mahesh's fucking lawn? Out in the elements in the fucking Houston heat? Yeah, okay, that's a good idea. Come camp out here. Come camp on the fucking concrete, everybody. Because he can't win with this. Yeah, it sucks, Lead Tracker. Hey, Lead Tracker, I got your comment too about the yeah. I got better with the interviews. I did. I read I read your comment. I took it down. It's just I understood. Yeah. Um. Yeah. That first interview, I was very rookie, but thank you. I after that is a lot. I got a lot of feedback. So no, thank you guys, man. I hear you loud and clear, man. It's their waiting list for camping out. Yeah, you have to get put on the waiting list before you can camp out at the hotel. You got to be put on the waiting list with thousands of people, okay, everybody? And then, hey, you know what? Uh, then maybe you can come in and camp. Maybe you could come into the campus. Yeah, everybody that's going to leave this cult, hey, man, hit that like too. There's 51 people in here. And we're going about 5, 6 more minutes, guys, 7 more minutes. Um, everybody in this cult is going to have to be deprogrammed. Everybody that's coming out of this cult will have to be deprogrammed in some way, shape, or form. Some of them, it's going to probably ruin the rest of their lives. And I hate to say it, but that's just truth, man. There's some books out there I was reading when I was going through Nazi socialism and teaching. I was learning about Nazi socialism in college. There are some, there are still to this day, there are still to this day even here in the where I live in Texas, there's some surrounding countries, little country towns. This is not a bullshit lie, man. That still house some of the fucking Nazis' worst fucking war criminals. They just blend in. We just don't know who they are, but they are here, all right. And some of these people are still highly, highly indoctrinated. Some of Hitler's top-ranked officials still ain't been in deprogrammed. Books I've read about these guys said it took them 30, 40 years to deprogram from something like that. What's up, Kevin? Keep that in mind. Yeah, Nazism is all Satanism, man. It did. It took. I'll see if I can't find that book I read, man. It's a good read if anybody's into that kind of thing, but it really gives you an idea of how brainwashed these soldiers were, and they would do anything for Hitler, man. The SS, fuck, the SS, those were the cream of the crop, man. The SS, those were your political Nazis, man. Those were the most indoctrinated, the most loyal. I mean, they all were, but it took some of these Nazi officials, you guys, 30 to 40 years to stop that thought process. Friends of friends I know, they have family members, Vietnam veterans, family members that are Vietnam vets that still refer to, Vietnamese in slang, right? Things you would hear in war movies that they would call Vietnamese. It's crazy to think. This is all facts, though, guys. This is not bullshit. These people. I'll look for the book, man. I'll watch. I'll try to find the book, Janelle. I read a lot. You want to read one about women? It's called Hitler's Furies, man. You want to see what women did during the Holocaust? You want to read about what women did? Women are fucking sadistic, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Women. Holy shit. You think men are fucked up? Hey, man. Women take it to a whole new level. The women take it to a whole new level of sadism, man. I read some really good books about women, too, doing some dirty, dirty shit during socialism reign in Nazi Germany, man, and it was insane. Like, women figures, mother figures Oh my god, yeah, some of the most sadistic shit you could think of, you guys. I'm like, oh, yeah, you don't, and these are all firsthand accounts. Like these books, man, they're, oh my god. I'll put some titles, and I gotta find the one about where these people talk about how long it took for these people to deprogram from Nazis' beliefs. Yeah, Hitler's Furies is a really good one. That's a really good one. Um, that's all about women, man. It's all about women. That's why he calls it Hitler's Furies, because it's all about women, right? It doesn't write about any men. It just talks about what the women were capable of during Nazi reign, and it's fucking fucked up, man. Oh, you're talking Janelle. No, you're talking pure evil. Oh, you're talking pure evil, Janelle. Really, some of the shit you're gonna read, if you read that book, it's gonna make your gut turn. You're gonna be like, holy fucking shit, people did this. Yeah, yeah, and it is when people are given power, when people are given that type of power, men will do anything, women will do anything. Oh my god, yeah, Chrissy. Oh man, yeah, women are some of the most heinous. The women are some of the most heinous. I read a book called Women Who Kill. Oh my god. When women kill, they burn down the entire house with the kids, the husband, the wife, the dog, everything, and then they just walk away. And yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. That was a good book too. It's called Women Who Kill. And it starts like back to the 1800s, and it talks about women serial killers, man. Yep, the world needs a high colonic and a hot shower. Yeah, David's all, I need a high colonic. He's all, I need just a full fucking colonic, okay? Not a high, but just, I need the max colonic, all right? He's all, Michelle, come here. Yeah, exactly. If you hear or see something a lot, there's a high chance of dreaming about it. Like David says, oh, Marvel powers, everybody. Look at this stage. Come to the stage in Houston, and everybody, guess what? You can walk on water too, okay? But I don't walk on water because I actually swim it because I'm a fucking walrus. Anyways, David, stage case, how could you do that to these people? How could you do that to these people? Stiff the workers, not pay them. Clearly says in the Bible, David, that you're to pay the workers, man. Clearly states in the Bible that you're to pay your workers. I know. LP says, hey, if you smoke PCP, you'll have some visions too. You might end up under a kitchen sink in the fucking lion's den. Who knows? But hey, worth a shot. You might see some really cool visions. He's like, hey, if you eat some peyote too, you might have some visions too, everybody. I have to maintain my sense of humor, man. I can't lose it. I don't ever want to lose my sense of humor, man. I don't. I can't, because we talk about dark shit here. And that's what Jonathan Wesley said. Why don't you ever tend to your family? Jonathan, I definitely make sure I take care of my mental health, which is why you don't see me in the studio this week, right? Yes, I'm still doing lives, but that's just to keep reminding David that, hey, David, even though I'm not in the studio, I still have the power to keep talking about you. Yep, they killed, but look at Vita Peron, at Melda Marcos. Females are just, yeah. I'd rather take my chances with PCP than David, right? Like, hey, I'll take my chances with a fucking bag of PCP. Oh man. But yeah, so David, this stage case, you know, it's really interesting about all this, because you've managed to basically find yourself in a very serious lawsuit year after year since the deposition, man. You've racked up millions of dollars of lawsuit fines, fees, legal costs, filings, everything, David. And the one thing you still have managed to buy in all this is your supply of maxi pads. He's like, hey, you know what? Fuck everybody else. I just want to buy houses and maxi pads, okay? That way, if ever I lose anything, I can sell all the houses and I'll still have money to buy maxi pads, okay? Because DavidETaylor will never get a real job in real life, okay? He'll have everybody else work for him, change his maxi pads, and that's the life of DavidETaylor. He's just going to sit in a chair and everybody's going to bring him maxi pads. David, pay your lawyers, all right? Pay your lawyers. David, I will continue to file fraud against you. I just did another report this morning, and David, guess what? the death threats on the fraud report with the IRS, not a good thing. Out.